Let's bring in the Ruthless Podcast crew. Josh Holmes, Comfortably Smug, Michael Duncan, and John Ashbrook. Part of me, fellas, is reminded of that scene in Anchorman. Boy, that escalated quickly. But then the other part of me is, well, did it? Because this has been going on for a decade now.
Man, he just trolls everybody. You know, the one thing I've noticed, Will, and this happened again, obviously, with Chris Murphy, is that the lesson for Democrats out of the 2024 election was like authentic conversations beat them. Right? They're like, oh, podcasts, like we weren't doing the authentic thing. And then a takeaway was like, no, we just have to work the F word in as many possible times. And that's how we become super authentic. And it's like, they didn't understand. Swearing is a high art. It is an artisanal English command of the English language. And so now they're just jamming it in left and right.
Yeah, it sure is. And Will, I'm glad that you played the Chris Murphy thing. And a lot of people might be watching at home wondering, why do I care about Chris Murphy? And the reason you should pay attention to his name is because he is the guy trying to unseat Chuck Schumer in the Democrat Party. They're going through a great civil war right now. And that guy is raising money for every Democrat in the Senate, trying to change the leadership in the Senate for Democrats. He's a name you need to keep watching, and it's like a speech you're never gonna stop hearing the end of.
All right, interesting. So I'll throw this to Duncan and to Smug. Speaking of Schumer, we couldn't help but wonder, Chris Murphy, okay, maybe he's going to replace Chuck Schumer. Chuck Schumer's now incredibly unpopular. Chuck Schumer is, on the outs and being attacked by AOC. So we really thought there'd be a good focus group to run by the current popularity of Chuck Schumer. And then we remembered the Baileys, of course, the Baileys. Chuck Schumer's imaginary friends out on Long Island who are swing voters, Trump, Chuck. You remember, watch.
Joe and Eileen Bailey, this middle-class couple, they bought into Reagan Republicanism in 1980. Joe and Eileen are worried about losing their jobs or their friends' jobs. The Baileys really don't believe in trickle-down. He's an insurance adjuster and lives in the New York suburbs. By New York standards, he makes $50,000 a year. If he lived in the middle of the country, he'd make $40,000. Wife works in a medical office. She makes about $20,000. She might make $15,000 elsewhere. And, I have guided my political life through the Baileys.
Just can't help but wonder, Smug, are the Baileys in the 32% that find Chuck approve of him today?
I'd say so. It's perfect that it closed with saying that, when he said that, I guide my political career through the Baileys, because it's all made up. The same way that his command of his party is made up, everyone has realized on his side that it's all smoke and mirrors. He doesn't know how to guide the party. It's why AOC is going to end up primarying him. The emperor has no clothes. He has no ability to lead the Democrats, which is why they've all lost their minds. And now they're done with him acting like he's got any kind of leadership skills.
I mean, the misdirection here, Will, and I got to say, I feel like you've taken some lessons from Chuck Schumer and that you've filled this whole segment with us not talking about this one thing that I saw earlier on today on your podcast, you putting on this pink sweater. Can we please talk about this?
Let's take a look at that.
I heard rumor that we have this. Here it is.
Oh, here it is.
Here it is. Unbelievable.
Look at this.
Folks, you should tune into his podcast, because he's saying that this is the sweater he wants all guys wearing this holiday.
Yeah, he said it's imperative.
He thought he would be able to get away with it.
What do you think the Baileys think of this sweater, Will?
The Baileys
That's a good
pissed,
question,
Will.
Duncan. What do the Baileys think of the J. Crew pink sweater?
Okay, here it is. All right, so he's got on this pink sweater with this
It's like a doily kind of a necklace?
You look like Ruth Bader Ginsburg on Pride Night.
Oh my God.
Audience, I just want to, first of all, let me teach you two things about television. Or let me pull back the curtain. First of all, Duncan, if you're going to sandbag me, don't put it on Twitter before you come out here. I knew you were going to do this, and I'm ready for you, Duncan. I'm ready. Second, a little behind the scenes, okay? My current staff of, honestly, both shows is run by a bunch of sorority girls who seem to think their only mission in life is to embarrass Will. And so do they see the J. Crew pink sweater trend virally? Yes. Do I know what it is? No, I've never heard of that. And so, like, put it on. It'll be funny. I just want you to know I would never wear that except to allow Michael Duncan to bring it up on TV and make fun of it. But Michael Duncan's closet is suspect.
I'll be honest with you.
He was ready.
Will, I think I speak for your staff and all of us here at the Ruthless Variety Program. We're just happy you're wearing a shirt at all.
Touche. Nice. Check out the guys on the Ruthless Variety Program. We'll see you, fellas.
Thanks so much. See you, buddy.
Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.